for a moral supporter up here with me, so I'm like, come up with me. How are you guys doing? Good. Did you guys have fun at the banquet last night? Did you guys all go out and have a nice time? How are you guys all feeling this morning? Make it out of bed okay? Yeah? Okay. Okay. Senior class of 2016. Let me start by saying that I'm beyond honored that you guys nominated me to be one of your Grand Marshals along with Mr. Meyer. I've been here for 8 years, so that means I've had 8 graduating classes of seniors come through this school. I've had some amazing students and student athletes come through here. Some of the classes have had these awesome, awesome girls that I can't imagine not seeing their beautiful faces every single day. And some of the boys that have come through this school over the past 8 years, you guys make me laugh until I cry, and I love you guys dearly. You guys collectively have been the best group of young men and women that have ever come through Harrison. And that's why I'm even more honored that you guys chose me and Mr. Meyer to be your Grand Marshal. Like, you guys have no idea how much that means to us. Now, don't get big heads, because everybody around here is saying how awesome you guys are. Let's face it, there are some of you who, I won't say names, I won't call you guys out, but there are some of you that, God, I am counting down the days until I never have to see your faces again. Notice how I didn't say any names. Some of you are looking at me like, oh, God. It's all out of love. You guys know I'm kidding. And there are others of you that I can't believe I never get to see your faces again. And you guys know who you are too. And you guys are the ones that I don't want to graduate. And I've talked to some of you, and I keep telling you guys you're not allowed to graduate, and that's you guys. You guys are special. You guys are a really good group. Collecting myself, sorry. So some of you guys I've seen at your lowest low, whether it be on the athletic field with an injury or just a shoulder to cry on when things in your life aren't going the way that they're supposed to go. I'm honored to be there for you guys, not only as your athletic trainer, but your friend. And I feel like with this class, I've made a good group of friends, like people that can always come back and see me and talk to me. And I know that you guys know that I'm always going to be here for you. And thank you for giving me that friendship. Others of you guys I've seen at your best. Well, I mean, you guys are stuck here in these walls at school, so the best that you can be while you're here. I've seen you guys in love. I've seen you happy. I've seen you guys win so many games and conference championships. That's my favorite part, obviously. And I've seen some of you guys come back from injuries, some of them season-ending injuries that we thought, like, man, this person's never going to come back from this. And I've seen you guys come back and thrive, and that's why I do what I do. You guys have taught me so much about myself. So how to be a good friend, a good athletic trainer, a teacher, but most of all, a mom. You guys show me every single day how amazing and genuine and kind and brilliant you guys are. You show me what I want for my children and how I want them to act and how I want them to be when they grow up. This class embodies that, so I say thank you for that. So I want you guys to look around you right now. Look around at all these people. Look at your classmates. So you're probably going to see your best friend. That means literally look around, move your faces. You guys are probably going to see your best friend. You're probably going to see your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Maybe. You're probably going to see someone that you love, whether it's a friend or that boyfriend or girlfriend. You're going to see them. Hopefully there's a lot of people that you love in this room. You guys might see somebody that you hate. Let's face it, it's high school. You probably see somebody that you hate. You probably see someone that you know is hurting. You probably see someone that you're jealous of. You probably see someone that you want to be with. There's someone in this room that you want to be with or you want to be friends with, and they have no idea that you even want that. Think about that best friend that you guys have. So you guys have that friend that's always there for you, and you can't imagine them not being there every single day when you go. You can't imagine them not being there every single day for you. So you guys are all going to your own schools. You're going to different places. But if those friends are good enough friends, they're going to be there for you. They're going to be there when you guys all come back next summer and hang out. And if they're not, that's okay. People grow up. People move on. Look at that boyfriend or that girlfriend that you guys, well, not many of you looked around, but look at the boyfriend and the girlfriend. I mean, you guys can love somebody with every single ounce of your being in you, and if it doesn't work out, like, that's okay. Like, people grow up, people move on. So all of these places, all of these people in this place, your teachers, your administrators, your coaches, your parents, your families, they've all shaped you guys into the person that you are right now, this person that you are today. But it doesn't have to be that way. So whether you're an athlete, you're in the band, you're in the drama, you're the brainiac, it defines who you are while you are within these walls, but it doesn't define the person that you're going to become. So whether you're going straight into the working world, to college, the armed forces, or just taking some time off, who you are now isn't who you have to be. So now's the time to make a change. If you don't like the person who you are, now's the time to make a change and become a better version of yourself. And the sky's the limit for you guys. So one of the things I wanted to share with you guys is something about like getting out of your comfort zone. So doing that, now's the time to get out of your comfort zone and do the things that you never thought, something that you never thought was possible. So no one knows this about me, literally no one knows this about me, but I like music, okay? So like music speaks to me, and I think that there is every single thing that goes on in your entire life, there's a song that goes with that. Like country music, right? Like you guys are like, yeah. So every single song, there's something that relates back to your life. So there is a little tidbit that I wanted to share with you guys that speaks to me. And I'm not gonna be on the mic because I don't like it. I know. So, but there's this little, can you guys hear me? I don't care if you can't actually. So there is this little part of the song that I think that you guys, sorry, I'm delaying the inevitable, because I think it's really good for you guys. And it says, how can you wait for a fun? Sorry. And who has that much time? How do you keep your feet on ground when you know you are born? And you're born to fly. I can't sing it for you now. Woo! Okay. So, point is, it sounded a lot better at my house by myself when I wasn't up here with shaky hands freaking out. So anyways, you guys were born to fly, and I think you guys can do anything that you want with your lives. And I believe in you guys, and I have faith in you guys that you can do anything that you want to do. So I expect amazing things from you guys. So the time to step it up is now. So it is time to get your big girl panties on, and it is time to suck it up, buttercup, because that's what you guys expect me to say, right? Well, you guys expect some cuss words, but there's some administration here. That I am keeping it PG. So you guys can imagine when I say step it the heck up, now's the time. So I want you guys to go out in the real world and show them what you guys are made of. Show them that your dreams can come true, and the sky's the limit, and I think that you guys can fly.
Thanks, Megan. Truly inspiring. She's always motivating us to get better and all that stuff. What? That? Or all that stuff? All that stuff. I say that a lot. Bad habit. So, someone wake Eric Niddle up. I know he's sleeping somewhere. Okay, good. Tim Less, are you here? Or are you taking a test somewhere? You good? All right. Good to see you, buddy. Thank God I don't have to write any more passes on test day for Tim Less and Matthew Watson. So hope you guys are doing well in there. Taylor Kepler, put the chicken away. You can hang on to it till later for lunch and all that stuff. So like Mason yesterday, I didn't prepare anything. I'm just going to kind of wing it and just kind of make stuff up as I go. No, it's all good. I was very, very honored, as Megan said, to be selected by you guys to be a grad marshal for you. You guys have been very special to me as I started my career with you. I'm not big on advice because I'm still trying to figure life out myself. As my psych people know, Maslow, self-actualization, right? You're always pursuing it. So I'm still there myself, So what I'm going to do with all this, for those of you that don't know me, I apologize. I feel like I do know a lot of you. Had individual conversations many times with a lot of you, and all of those are very special to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up and kind of talk about how I remembered things, and then I want to talk about what you've taught me as a class, because becoming an educator, going through college and thinking about what you want to do with the rest of your life, like you guys are dealing with right now, you're like, okay, what am I passionate about? What do I want to get involved with? What do I want to do for the next 30, 40 years, right? Besides the good stuff like loving people and raising families and all that stuff. So, I went through school. I worked in some unique buildings, Euler Elementary. You guys are familiar with that school. Did some practicums at Taylor High School, at Elder, which I absolutely hated. And then I started working here. And I was blessed, as you guys were sophomores, to get a full-time position after a variety of things that I had the opportunity to do. And that was you guys. You guys were my first class. So day one, walking into day one, first off, I was nervous beyond all belief. I tried to hide it, but I'm sure you guys saw right through that, kind of like me and Megan were trying to hide it right now. And I'm sure you can see right through it as well. Nervous as anything, but I can still remember things, flashbulb memories, right? Still remember things. Brandon, I remember Brandon, where you at? Right there. He didn't catch a single fish that summer. That was one of the things I remember about that day when I asked you guys what you did on the summer. Brandon didn't catch any fish, and I felt bad for him. So I remembered that. Hopefully he's caught fish since then. Apparently I scarred some of you on the first day by putting you in the weird seats, and you were upset about that. So hopefully my mistakes didn't stick with you too much. I also had a family member in my was it First Bell? Austin, where you at? Was it First Bell, right? So First Bell, first day of my first teaching job, right? And so I was kind of awkward. How's that going to be? What's he going to call me? All that stuff. But it worked out awesome. Austin, he's a stud. I'm proud to be his brother-in-law, and it's very special to spend that time with him. And then now, I have Evan in class too. That's very cool. So a lot of unique things about this school in general, and then specifically you guys. History-wise, we all tackled American history, passed OGTs, all that stuff was good stuff. We talked about robber barons and captains in industry and all that stuff, and that was fun. We devised battle strategies, for conquering the world in World War I, and reflection of the Schlieffen Plan. All that stuff was fun. I think that I am permanently scarred for life on Brandon Rauch's reenactment of the Titanic for his final project. There are some issues I think that need to be talked about in that one, Brandon. Cats on pillows and stuff. That was weird. I'm just playing, man. So there's some good memories there. But I realized I wasn't teaching you guys. I was teaching you guys history, and we were talking about history and all that stuff. But as much as I was sharing history with you, you guys were sharing your histories with me, and I didn't anticipate that. Peyton Hahn telling me your story about 9/11. Right before you were there, right before the attacks. I always remember that. I've told that story countless times since then. Jacob Kelly, your expansive worldviews. You've been all over the country. You've been all over the country and your views of different people around the country is so mature beyond your years, and that's taught me a lot. I wasn't anticipating that. So as educators, you get into this job and you think you're going to share all this knowledge, but you find out it's a two-way. It's a two-way street. So that's what I remember that year as a sophomore. Then the next 2 years, okay, which is junior and senior year for you guys, transitioned to what I was really passionate about, which is psychology, and that was another great opportunity I had the opportunity to have. And I got to see a lot of you guys again, either your junior year or your senior year, and that was great. I felt like I had a good base with you guys, and we could grow on that. I had a blast teaching you guys in that class. I had a blast kind of like Megan, stretching outside your comfort zone a little bit and putting you on the spot with some psych experiments and stuff like that. Got to condition your pupils to dilate to the sound of a chicken clucking or like Sheldon saying bazinga. I was going to put a sound bite to see if it works still, but it probably has deteriorated since then. Also learning about like Freud's obsession with your mother. That was fun. And then, it's cool because we can continue those studies because like last night and tomorrow night could be a case study for like motivation and emotion, right? We can just look at everything we're doing. And that's cool to be a part of that. So one thing I will miss for sure about psych, not only the discussion and learning new material, but like like Liz Jonas, who you turned in your FRQ responses, and like I almost looked forward to your doodles, which were they were almost better than your near perfect FRQ responses on every test. So heard the little doodles on the back were great. So that was another memory I had. Then the ones that I didn't have in AP Psych, I had in sociology, and that was really cool. Yulia, where are you? Your experiences, where are you? I'm sorry, I'm looking, there you are. Your experiences that you brought to that classroom, you know, talking about your view on Americans and all that stuff. It was great. And I love that class because we can have those discussions, those discussions. And my goal was to expand your worldview, and I hope that was something that happened. And again, those are the things that I'm remembering. We discussed lots of social practices, stereotypes, coming of age ceremonies, all that good stuff. Shout out to like Christy and Lily and Kayla and all you guys, Sage, Logan, for all your discussion points. You guys had great insights, and it impressed me every single time we talked. Something new would come up that I was like, wow, that's awesome. I never thought about that. So very, very cool. So, you know, those things where I was involved with. Wrestling I was involved with. You know, my wrestlers are very, very close. Very, very close. Ernesto, 13 states, man. Me and Ernesto have been we've wrestled in 13 states in this country. Like, that's cool to me. You know, there's some people maybe sitting in here that haven't been to 13 states, period, and I got to share that bond with them. Parker and Eric, you guys are probably real close. Where's Eric at? Again, back there. You awake? Good. And Parker. So, you know, those experiences were great. Lily, you know, for where are you? I'm trying to find you. Helping me out with the statisticians this year. I couldn't have done it without you. I kind of took on that role last minute, and that was great, right? So to be able to have you to help organize that meant a ton to me. And all that stuff was awesome. And I thank you guys for those experiences. But one of the coolest things is I got to witness you guys transforming from like awkward sophomores into what you are now, which are, you know, very capable, very talented, very unique men and women. And that's awesome. And all that stuff was cool, and I enjoyed every second of it. And hopefully I didn't make too many mistakes as an educator. Hopefully I didn't screw you guys up. Hopefully you're better from the time spent. But here's what you did for me, and I want you guys to know this going out of here. You know, all this stuff that happened, because like Megan said, you're not that great. I'm just kidding. You are. You guys are all awesome. But you reminded me every day, okay, every single day, that people are way more capable than you ever are given credit for. Every single time you guys open your mouths, something new is being produced, and you're inventing great ideas, and you're going to go out and do that stuff in life. And I want you to remember that, every single person in here today. Okay? You also proved to me just how multi-talented you are. You know, we come to these classrooms and we're like, all right, do well on this test. You know, fill out these multiple choice circles and score well, right? But then, like, Brittany Holland comes in with this awesome artistic end-of-the-year project in psychology. I begged her. I was like, Brittany, I'm really proud of this, but please let me keep this so I can show this and inspire other students with this artistic talent. And she did. It's still in my classroom, and I'm going to be using that for years. You know, the level of layers you guys have and abilities is insane to me. So make sure you keep those talents. Make sure you keep nurturing them and developing them, because that stuff's important too. You showed me how a community is supposed to look. I came from a different place. You know, I'm not from Harrison, and I love Harrison because of the community, and you guys showed me that. It's you guys that like showed me that this is the place to be, because you guys are so tight-knit. And yeah, you got your issues, you know, you have breakups and drama and all this stuff going on, but when push comes to shove, you guys have each other's backs no matter what. No matter what. And that's something special. That doesn't happen everywhere, just so you know. Okay? That doesn't happen everywhere. I never saw that stuff growing up. Everybody's out for themselves, right? You guys aren't. You are, but you're together doing it, right? And I think that'll continue. I'll always remember Emma. Where are you? Emma Hackman. Okay. I'll always remember her sociology final project, because she chose, her and CJ Verkley, you guys chose to make your topic about good deeds, right? And pay it forward. So over Christmas, or right before Christmas break, they went out and they gave out these cards to people at Kroger's and Kmart and put them in their windshields and all that stuff. And then they found somebody on a website, on a Facebook page for this community that has a lot of negative stuff on it, but there was one positive thing that her mom found, and there was this woman that was touched by the card that she left, or she was given by Emma. And the backstory was, I believe, the woman had lost somebody close in her life, a loved one that earlier that day had passed away, and she was really like in a low place. and Emma gave her a card, right? I'm getting goosebumps just talking about that. When you told me that story, and this woman put on the website on Facebook, when this woman put on there how it just turned her whole life around that day. And like the moments that you reach somebody like that are so important in life. And the thing is, that's just one case. You guys have done that your whole lives, this group. And that's so unique for you guys. And that's just one piece of evidence, right, that somebody actually talked about. Imagine all the stuff that people haven't been talking about that you've had an impact on them for. And that's the special stuff with you guys that you've shown me. So you guys have shown me this community spirit. Leadership qualities are astounding. They're crazy how many natural leaders there are in this group. Mason, Zoe, just two of the examples that you guys just, everything you do, people just gravitate to you. And that's just exceptional to witness. You know, little kids around you, and they just like, oh, you're awesome, right? Because that's who you guys are, and that's just your characters, and that's pure. You don't have to try at it. And that's something special to see that in people. It renews my faith in humanity a little bit, right? Most importantly, you guys, I wrote down reinforced my passion for teaching, but I don't think that's the right word. I think you guys really initiated my passion for teaching. You guys are the archetype. You guys are the epitome of what it means to me to be an educator. Because, you know, you hear these teachers talking about, veteran teachers, about how you guys are this exceptional class. And you are. And you know, you guys are leaving these huge shoes to be filled. And that's true. But I think you guys are going to set the bar for expectations. At least for me, you have. You guys have shown me what is capable for people your age. You've shown me what you guys can do and what other kids that follow you can do. And I think you've shown this community, for sure, hopefully, next step, the world, what people are capable of. And I think everybody in this room, sitting up here and behind me, will probably agree, right? And that's very, very special, okay? I'm going to miss everybody in here. You know, the halls have already been empty. They seem empty without you guys in there. It seems different in your absence these last few days, and it'll be that way for a while. And we'll always miss you. There's a famous quote. Oh, I've skipped something. I'll get back to that. There's a famous quote, Mr. Aristotle, if anybody's heard that name, hopefully you have if you're at this point in your educational careers. Aristotle said, "You are what you repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit." Okay? And you guys have made excellence a habit every single day. Excellent, 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 excellent. And you will continue to do that. And I have faith in that 100%. I've seen it every day for 3 years in you guys. And I have 100% faith that it will continue, okay? You guys will also stand out in my mind, psych people, serial position effect. You have that going for you. So the first class, right, that I teach, I have a tendency to remember that. So you have that going for you as well. That's what I forgot and I came back to. So, all right, here's the deal. I hate saying good luck, right? I hate saying good luck because luck has nothing to do with what you guys are about to do, okay? I hate saying good luck, especially with such a star-studded group with so much ability. Luck has nothing to do with it. Okay, go be great. Go accomplish your goals. Don't forget to love people while doing it, right? That's very important. And just make it happen, right? Just make it happen. So shoot me an email. Keep me up to date with things in your life. You guys all have my email address. If you don't, it'll be on the school website for a while. Share pictures, all that stuff. I love that stuff. Love you guys very much. Proud of you. Congrats, 2016. One thing. We gotta get a selfie. I'm not good at this. Hold on. Sorry, I said I wasn't good at it. Ready? Do something weird. 3, 2, 1.